Okay, everybody. Hello, Cancerian energy. Cancers, how are you? Welcome to Cancer October 2021. We're here to share with you the astrology and then a fantastic card reading about the outlook of October 2021 for Cancers. By the way, that's Sun, Moon, Rising. That means that if you were born during the Cancerian astrology, that's fantastic. This one's for you. If you have a rising Cancer or you have a moon Cancer, might be talking about the different aspects of this. By the way, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. The Spirit Tree Studios are somewhat of a new concept, but Spirit Tree isn't. Oh no, we've been around 7, 8, 10, 12 years. We're actually a small community, and we are growing here online. I'm Conscious Medium Brandon Russ, the fearless leader of the group, and I am here to talk to you today about your astrology, Cancer. The month of October is actually going to bridge the two full moons that are really important to you. See, Cancers, whenever they hear about retrogrades, they kind of go, oh, no, whatever. By the way, that doesn't mean they're immune to like sending that errant email during Mercury retrograde, or they feel a little stuck during Jupiter retrograde. All those things are realistic for them, but in the grand scheme of things, they kind of go, retrograde? What retrograde? However, when full moons happen, Cancerians are just like Bill the cat. They're like, ah! I hope I didn't. I don't know. Is that too much? Are you guys okay? All right, good. Cancerians, you really have to pay attention to the moon. The other planets have their effect, but they're kind of minimized with you. But the moon, everything is ramped up with the moon with you guys. I mean, heck, the moon card is the Cancer card. Don't lose sight of that. By the way, if you really enjoy what I'm talking about here and you'd like to learn more, go ahead and click on the link below. We have an upcoming Art and Science of Tarot. It's a really cool class that is taught by myself and a really cool dude named Mike. We talk about all the things that you might find in the book, but then we go above and beyond that. We show you how your intuition is actually really important to that. As a teacher, that's my vibe, dudes. So anyways, let's jump into it here, Cancerians. This month, you've really got to pay attention to where your passions are. So you're bridging this Pisces moon with your Aries moon. And oh, by the way, during the Pisces moon, you're just like, I don't know where I am. You kind of want to curl up in a ball during the whole month, and then you're just kind of like, there we go. Well, what you're doing is you're taking new perspectives. You're kind of a walking hangman, quite frankly. You're looking at things a little bit differently, only to set you up here for the full moon that's going to happen in the middle of October. You know, by the way, after that, your lethargic attitude about your workplace will change. You'll either want to change yourself or you'll want to change your situation. So let's go enjoy who we are, Cancer, because it's about to get going in a big way. By the way, I've got the Gilded Tarot right here. If you share this to your friends out on any one of the social media outlets, our street team will find you. We're going to pick somebody at random. Although, as we know, the universe really isn't random when it comes to these things. I want to share this with you, and you're going to get this Gilded Tarot, which, by the way, is this deck right here. Full disclosure, this size deck is inside this giant box. And that's okay, everybody, because the guidebook is huge. And if you're new at this is a great deck to get started on. You'll see how beautiful they are as we go along here. By the way, we've smudged our time. We protected our time. We're going to work with our white light as we always do. And we connect with our guides as we do our work here. So, those of you that have never done this before, I don't know, this is only my second one I've done. Kind of on a roll. I started with Gemini. Go ahead, look back, see what the Gemini has to say. We're going to go through each one of these decks of cards. I've done a pre-shuffle. I've been able to kind of work with them. I've cleared their energy from any other work that I've done with them. And now we're going to actually talk about the light, love, and laughter for Cancer for October 2021. By the way, just to introduce my table right here, this is the Merkaba table. So we have light, love, and laughter. The light talks about your spiritual journey. The love talks about your affection, not only for yourself, but others. And then your laughter is about your physical presence in the 3D world. Let's start right out of the gate here. And oh, by the way, we got a lot of fun stuff here. Right out of the gate, we are the High Priestess in your light. So talking about this into the light, we are without a doubt going to do it the right way. This is old wisdom. By the way, this also infers things like past lives and bringing knowledge forward. It's also ancestral things. It's things that maybe you were born into a life where your ancestors truly had gift, and now it's time to really work with it. The High Priestess comes in, and we are going to cover this with the King of Wands. This is a time of action for you. All right, Cancer? You have got to start to act on these things. Don't just sit back on this. This is your time. And by the way, with the way these moons are lining up, time to really kick butt here. By the way, can I get an amen for the King of Wands? A little fruity for him, but that's okay. The reason why I'm going to point this out to you is that that combination right there is actually really powerful for you to start to do your ancestral work. This is really important to who you are and what you're about. Let's get on to the love part of it. And by the way, let's go ahead and go, Sun card. I should have looked and I didn't. I tried to look, but I couldn't see it. The Sun card right here is coming out to talk about love. Love, 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 love. By the way, if you know what song that is, I'll give you a hint, 1990. Put it down below. You may win a reading with me. By the way, you can also click on the link below to schedule a free one-on-one. Did I say free? If you share what song that is, you may win that as well. We're giving away stuff all over the place. But if you want to schedule a reading with me, and by the way, I've done over 10,000 readings. I've actually done this professionally for over 12 years. I travel the world. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. You go ahead and click on my link tree below. You can figure out how to schedule it. Oh, if you really like to see me live, I do shows all over the place. Traveling the world, heavy into the Northeast, because that's where we are, but things are coming in. Let's see what covers where you're going with your love. How fruitful can we be? The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles together. Little bit of coin action, but I'm going to go here. There's a power combo. The Sun talks about your radiance. The Sun talks about your hope, your dreams, your future. The Ten of Pentacles talks about how much abundance there is. By the way, a lot of people think Pentacles is just about money. It's really not. It's one facet of the energy that's coming through. Pentacles are about things like time, energy. It's time, it's things like money. But it's evidence of the effort that you're putting into this is going to be abundance. And by the way, when you really take a look at this from the Rider-Waite, make sure the glare doesn't eat it. It's a 10 card. It's a 1 card. By the way, the Sun card is a 19. 119. That's an 11. You, my friends, have a gift from above coming through. Now let's talk about the laughter. Let's talk about how you're... I love this. I can't make this stuff up. You guys saw me shuffle, right? Maybe you didn't. I did it off screen. But I certainly don't have the time to make sure that these cards are in any particular order. And again, these are a nondescript... We're not talking genders here, but when this comes to who you are from the laughter and the physical in the 3D world, you really like to triumph and conquer. Way to go, Cancerians. Way to go. Ho, this is something new. There's a Fool card has come out. I'm going to show it right here in a big cam. The Fool card won't get fooled again. By the way, don't credit for that one. We all know that was Mott and the Hopple. So the Fool card comes out on top of the Triumph card of coming out on top. You've got to trust yourself here. One of the most important things you can do is trust spirit to get there when you get there. By the way, I develop mediums. I actually have a mediumship mentor course as a certified medium and a conscious medium. The work that I do with them is help them understand what their gift is and how to apply it. It's actually come up here in the reading. The Six of Wands actually shows that you are going to triumph, but you're not over your skis. By the way, when I hold this up, do you notice that he's kind of just a little bit above everybody else, but he's not necessarily towering over them? This is true leadership. By the way, the Fool is about doing something new, having trust in something. Got a little Capricorn energy here, but more importantly is you're going to be rooted and grounded in the idea that something new is going to come in. I think it's pretty fantastic for you, Cancer, because one of the challenges that you have is confidence in yourself. You got to start to trust yourself. You're pretty badass. You're pretty badass. This reading is absolutely badass. And by the way, the tough things for you right now is when these moons transition. And the Aries moon, the full moon in Aries, is actually kind of a good one for you. So in your self-evaluation coming out of this, by the way, the Pisces moon beat you up a little bit, right? Let's not mince words. You kind of feel a little bit beat up. But that's okay. Coming out of this is really important. Now we're going to consult the Gilded Tarot and talk about things of where we're going with our light, love, and laughter. So inner light, we're about going back to the old wisdom, being able to take charge of it. First card up, of course. We're going to talk about our transformation. You're spiritually transforming. This is a thing. You're going to find out about old wisdom. The death card. Everybody's like, oh, I want the death card. Yeah, you do. You want to change. And by the way, the Three of Swords comes out. And by the way, when the Three of Swords comes out, I'm just going to kind of tell you right here. Quite the fight. Fight it out. 3 of them. Keep going. Keep going, swords. Three of Swords talks about your heartache. Talks about your challenges that you've had. You're going to take that knowledge and you're going to learn from it. The Death card and the Three of Wands together. I feel pretty good about that, to be honest with you. Maybe you had a harlot in your life. Maybe you had somebody that was maybe you gave yourself away to a faith, a religion, an understanding, a mindset that didn't work for you. Now's your time to kind of break away from that. Ooh, the cards are real, everybody. Let's talk about love, love, love. Again, write it down below. Oh, I love this. By the way, if you caught the Gemini video, which by the way, just click through the channel. The Gemini video 100% had this card in this almost exact same position. Yes, I shuffled. The Nine of Cups talks about the optimism that is. You want to share the love. So whatever this is, you are absolutely coming together. Wow. It's like PDA, everybody. It's like having no problem going, I love this person. This is my person. They're my spirit animal. They're like, they're your spirit animal? Like, humans are my animal. Nothing wrong with that. By the way, it's about doing it the right way there, Cancer. By the way, one of the challenges that I think Cancerians tend to have is that they fail to use their voice in certain situations. I think this is about you being able to stand up and say, you know what, I really care about this person. And I really care about myself. The Sun is about a celebration. The Nine of Cups is about a celebration. The Ten of Pentacles is about a foundation. And then the Hierophant is about doing it the right way. It's about changing it, cleaning up your stuff, trying to do the best you can. Sometimes it's too late, and sometimes it's right on time. The cards don't lie, everybody. They just don't. Can't control these. Da, da, da. Fantastic. All right, here we go. One more time, right over here. Again, we're using the Gilded Tarot. And we're talking about laughter. We're talking about how it is that we are in the 3D world, our physical presence. How about the Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. One of these. Ta-da! Hi, how are you? By the way, this is the knight that finishes the race. The Steady Eddie. What a beautiful card, isn't it? Like, share, and subscribe, everybody. You can win this deck this month. By the way, we're going to draw it on October the 30th. Right here, live. You'll see what I'm talking about here soon. So anyways, this is strong, confident, secure offer. If this is a business spread, that's kind of what you want to see. And by the way, let's loop it right around and show the High Priestess. Bammo! The High Priestess connected to your spiritual path here on Earth in the 3D. Oh my gosh, didn't we open up with the High Priestess? And now are we wrapping up with the High Priestess? Holy for holies. What a great kind of power combo. I'm gonna totally go here. Look at this. You start with the High Priestess, you end with the High Priestess in this. By the way, we're going to go to the center deck here. We're going to talk about your overall, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Your mind, body, and spirit are actually becoming reconciled. You're getting in line here, Cancer. Don't you understand that? This is a gift. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Enjoy it. All right, guys, let's take a look at the center. And oh, yeah, here we go. Knight of Swords. You're battle torn. You've been there, done that. Kind of gotten beat up. Doing a little Rocky thing. You know, you take it on the chin, Cancer. Your friends need you. You go and you do that. You know, your family needs you. You go and do that. Your person at work. This happened. A puppy needs to be adopted. You are on top of it, Cancer. But how about you take a chill pill? By the way, the Nine of Wands is also magic. It's giving you a reminder to just chill, for crying out loud. You know, by the way, then I pull out the Six of Pentacles. This is about making sure that you have it in the tank. Cancer, this is a time to chill this month. It's time to be reflective. This is a time for you to come back into balance with who you are. And by the way, by design, and if you take a look at it, and I know I'm upside down, right side up, da 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 da. By the way, you'll also notice that I really prefer to just stick with the right side up cards. You'll notice that when I do other types of readings, I have full Monty with all of the upside down, right side up, blah, blah, blah. I even do a couple of sideways cards. I know, that's hysterical. I need a laugh button. Anyways, so one of the other things with this, with the fantastic Six of Pentacles, first of all, it's about a new outlook about your own balance. Pay attention. And oh, by the way, here's a little bit of your anxiety. So you're an anxious person, but you've got to trust your intuition. Highly intuitive, Cancer. Don't mess around with this. You've got to trust that Spirit is going to get here. By the way, remember how we were talking about here, over on the 3D side of it? This is your overall. Eight of Swords talks about how there's battles all around you, but you, holy Toledo, all you have to do is just trust where you're going to go. And how about I cap that off with a Four of Pentacles? A little more on the Pentacle side of it, everybody. You know what? I just want to hit this button. It's a fireball. And by the way, this is a bit of a combo. When you're being reserved with the Four of Pentacles, this is you kind of keeping your energy to yourself. It's not just money. Don't forget. It also has a lot to do with you being able to be reserved with where you want to go. Your anxiety, you've got to trust this. So this is a time to stay inward. It's time to be reflective into all of this. And oh, by the way, now we're going to pull out the Language of Light cards. Fantastic. By the way, if you enjoy any of these decks of cards, you can click on any of the links below in order to buy them. Share with your friends, whatever the case may be. If you're just starting out into tarot, I highly recommend the tarot, the Rider-Waite deck, just to get yourself going, and then explore all of the other types of tarots. There are tens of thousands of tarot decks out there. And oh, by the way, in our class, The Art and Science of Tarot, I am just here to tell you, we hope you try and decide which decks are right for you. All right, everybody, so we're going to have the Language of Light tell us a little bit about what our soul needs to know for each one of these aspects. So the light, can't make this up. Our soul is telling us and reminding us that we are light beings. Hey, Cancerians, we know you're not local. So you're going through this transformation. You're beginning to start to realize that you are actually the light. Don't lose sight into any of that. Then we're going to move over to the light, then to the love, the physical parts of things. The love. Actually, it's all physical, and it's all 3D and 5D all rolled up into one. By the way, you're going to start to channel this. So if you don't have it, it's time to manifest. If you've got it, start imagining the way you really want it to happen. By the way, you're going to celebrate it. You're going to do it the right way. You're also got a ton of abundance here. Time to channel this. This is manifesting. By the way, guys, this is like a classic love manifestation spread. Classic 101. It's my fourth video, and I'm calling it classic already. Just telling you. Just telling you. What do you guys think? Thank you. But I got to tell you, this channeling right here is you being able to say, this is what I want, this is how I want, and this is where I want it to be. This is about your self-love. It's about your connection to your partner. It's about manifesting your partner. You know, by the way, over to here in the physical sense. This is a very 3D read for you, Cancerians. And by the way, I think it has a lot to do with what's going on with the moon coming out of the Pisces into the Aries full moon. And that's okay, because you're being reminded to be focused. The focus here is a big deal. Because I get the feeling like you can kind of get a little dreamy-eyed. By the way, the Fool is like that sheer optimism, but it's also kind of the wake up, sweet Jean. Oh, what can I do? You're a daydream believer. My regards, monkeys. Please don't block my video. So here, you're given the idea of focus. What a gift. This is focusing in on your 3D life. It really, truly is. Ow! This is a 3D read, guys. Listen, over time, you're going to see where I go with stuff. I don't know where cards are going to bring me. By the way, I use what's known as a stream of consciousness. Every single one of these are going to be different. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. Try and script my life. Forget it. By the way, I want to thank our sound engineer right here in this video, Bob Galehouse Rock. He's the one that set this up and said I'm an all-around nice guy. Thanks, buddy. I got you covered. Overall, right on top of this, by the way, understanding that you've been there, done that, you've understood your wounds, your wounded warrior stuff, you're coming out of it. You need to recognize that you got to have balance in your life. You don't have to be everything for everybody. When the mask falls down from the ceiling and you put it on yourself first, you got to trust your intuition. You got to keep what's yours. Don't give away your energy. Here's your awakening. Blammo. How flippin' awesome is this? It's two. It's partnering. It's understand the world around you. By the way, what a dichotomy. Everything about this is a dichotomy. You're wounded. Find your balance. You got the swords all around you. Trust your intuition. Oh, don't give away your energy. It's your awakening. Two. Dichotomy. I love Spirit. Spirit's really being a rock star here. So listen, Cancer. Here's the advice for October 2021. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on what you're doing to yourself. Be aware. This is a time to focus in on your 3D stuff. Keep your finances in line. Make sure you're having good communication. Again, by the middle of the month, Mercury's gone direct. Jupiter's gone direct. Those aren't the big deals. When the moon hits the full moon in Aries, this is your time for pure action. This is time to take care of yourself. It's time to recognize what you got around you. And you're worthy. All right, Cancer, we're going to see you next month. Be sure to like and subscribe, share with everybody so you can get the Gilded Tarot box. It's pretty fantastic. You're going to love it. If you like these cards, you're going to love this gift. Our street team will find you. Thank you so much, guys. And since we can't be together, can't hug one another, so we're going to do the heart tap. Tell each other we love and care for one another. As I remind you, as Conscious Medium Brandon, to just keep going. I'll see you guys soon. Sign up for the class below. Peace out, guys.